Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Oh, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it...
He's shooting! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Jong. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Saka. No, that's been intercepted. Araujo. De Jong. All played for Rashford. Now it's Pedri. Rashford. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying...
Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Yamal. Pedri.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. Well, this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Spread out to the left. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Lewandowski!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Calafiori. And it's Eze.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's De Jong.
De Jong looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Distributed tidily. Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Rice. Picked out, shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Swept in. Danger averted for now. Rashford. And it's Pedri. And he's on his way! Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kubasi. And Balde.
Great vision. Eze. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yamal.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Koundé.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the left. Rafinha. And here's
There will be
Rashford.
1 minute added time.
Pedri. That's been slipped through. Brilliantly cut out. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And please welcome our lads to the
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's got away. Saka. Opts to play it back. Oh, shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
And it's Rice.
Pedri. Rashford has found the net here, of course. Knocks it into space. Rashford. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Eze. He's picked his way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Balde. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rashford. Rafinha. He is through here! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Zubimendi.
Ødegaard has created one goal already. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yamal. Coming on to replace
Gabriel.
him is number 20.
That has been slung wide.
Substitution. The attendance
Almost
for
an
this
hour
match
gone.
was 71,550.
He's in a great position here. De Jong. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's De Jong. And it's Rashford. He's looking wide. Nice control.
Danny Olmo.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lewandowski.
Danny Olmo.
Played out wide.
Rafinha.
And he's managed to get free.
No way through, so...
And a chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Out to the left it goes.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Olmo.
Pedri. This is De Jong. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Trossard. Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Pedri.
And it's De Jong.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That is good alertness. That has been cut short.
Danny Olmo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. And he's gone back. Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Pedri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Zubimendi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerve.
Gabriel Jesus! Danny Olmo. Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rafinha. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number
Kubasi.
11,
And
Rafinha.
Balde.
Coming on the field.
And it's Pedri.
Number 7,
That's tidy.
Ferran Torres. Number 16,
Rashford. Now it's Rashford.
Substitution in progress.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. And that will be it. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. Oh, shooting chance! And they're on him in a flash. Dani Olmo could move up a gear here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Ødegaard. Nicely spread. Saka carries the ball down the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Balde. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Lovely feet. This is De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? Rice. Tries to thread one through. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, they've got it again. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. De Jong has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gabriel, well, we expected better, and so did he. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Calafiori. And that was nowhere near his best. Great vision. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Saliba. Ødegaard. Rice. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Ødegaard.
De Jong. And it's Olmo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Saka. Aimed beyond the defence. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. And Dani Olmo. Out for a throw. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Calafiori does really well. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Rashford. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And here's Saka. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Zubimendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foot in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
Both sides
20,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 16,
Calafiori.
Kevin. Substitution in progress.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from
The
either
attendance
side.
for this match was 71,898.
60 minutes played. Rice. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been...
Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Koundé. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Havertz. Chance here to counter. Rafinha picks it up out wide. And he's intervened well there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. Fermin is onto this. Eze. Havertz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has been cut short. Balde. And Rafinha.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to pass it through. Madueke receives it in a wide position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball, good take. Now it's Pedri. And here's Lopez. Out to the left it goes. Lopez. And it's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Number 14, Rashford. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 9,
Rafinha plays it short.
Number 6,
Martinelli
Gavi.
gets a foot in here.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Martinelli.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Martinelli. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Trossard. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Rafinha. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Fermin. Now it's Havertz. And he's in on goal. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Madueke with the short one. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? No foul, says the referee. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Into extra time we go. Koundé.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He has found the way through. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. And it's Gavi. De Jong. And it's Gavi. Pinches it off him. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Madueke. Madueke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gavi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Yamal. Rice. Out of play for a throw. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Oh, sweet feet. And here's Yamal. He's found some space. Oh, he's played it in low. That's really well cleared. He's on it. Can he get away? It's a promising position. Yamal. Now, that is a hefty challenge. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Quick reminder today, please have
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? The hostilities have already resumed. So, for the last time, who dares to win? Oh, that's a key interception. Fermin. Knocks it into space. Rafinha. Gavi. Fermin! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Fermin cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Gavi. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! Oh, what about that? Finally! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Rafinha. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named
Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? So Manchester welcomes yet another decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that was very necessary. Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Can he finish? Sensational from Isak!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Vitz. Mohamed Salah.
And it's McAllister.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Out towards the flank.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
This looks promising. Ruben Diaz has given away a free kick.
Szoboszlai, and the pass is intercepted.
Foden. Spread out to the left. He's found the way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Doku. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Gravenberg opts for safety. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Mohamed Salah.
And it's McAllister. Liverpool finding their passes.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's in space and looking for options.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Reinders.
Doku.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Szoboszlai. But he's well positioned here.
Foden.
Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there.
Foden.
Now it's Haaland. Reinders.
Foden.
Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Crunching tackle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Haaland. Great ball, and he's in here. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Reinders. Rodri. Good ball, good take. Vitz. Now Salah. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Strong running down that left flank.
There will be 1 minute
Doku
added
receives
time.
it in a wide position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good running, strong and purposeful. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again.
Foden.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Foden.
Has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's played it back. And he shoots!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's in on goal! McAllister gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Konate wins the duel this time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Isak. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... He's through, it's one-on-one! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Isak. Doku. Nice bit of trickery. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Now, and the shot! Vitz looking understandably energised after his goal.
987.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's through here. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Vardiol. Doku. Rodri. And it's Rodri. And it's Reinders. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Konate. Back towards the middle. Frimpong. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Vardiol. Doku. And it's Reinders. Here's Rodri. Now it's Reinders. Oh, he's onto this. He's having a shot! And it's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Taking place.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Soboslai. Robertson. And he skips past his man. Gravenberg. Wirtz. Now it's Soboslai. Here's Soboslai! And that would have won it.
Szoboszlai has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Oh, that's well spotted. Look at the space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Haaland. Well-timed, excellent interception. Robertson charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Wirtz. And it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Strokes it back. It's not an especially good pass, that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's picked his way through. Threads one in. And this is Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is letting go. Now it's Haaland, and this is Bernardo Silva. Now can he find a fit? Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Isak, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of...
And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win.
Mohamed Salah! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's a
Real chance! In he goes again! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Matheus Nunes.
This looks promising. Mohamed Salah.
Now it's Isak.
Looking for the run.
Guardiola
Kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
and it's Szoboszlai.
In with the challenge.
Cherki.
That's good running with the ball.
Doku.
Looking to get on the end of this.
Cherki.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
No, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. Now takes a shot!
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early...
Szoboszlai!
Foden.
Haaland. Can he get on the end of this?
Foden.
Providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Reinders.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! In for the pieces.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He is through here.
Ake.
Promptly onto that, and that is that. Salah. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? He scored! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Doku.
He's got away. Can he finish? It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Reinders.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Isak. Ruben Dias does well to get it back. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Reinders. And Cherki. Szoboszlai.
Knocks it into space. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Doku. Well, that looks a decent ball. He has a look up.
Frimpong.
Wits. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Reinders. Cherki. Frimpong cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back.
And it's Reinders.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Moment. And there's the end of the first half. Liverpool are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Everyone, please welcome our
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Isak. Ruben Dias has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. And it's Gravenberg. Wits. And Gravenberg. Isak receives it in a good position here. He is just caressing the ball. Foden. Gravenberg. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's onto this. And he's managed to get free. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Foden goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Nunez. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Coming on the field is number 22,
Robertson.
Ekitike.
Now it's Wits.
Substitution in progress.
Isak. And it's Szoboszlai. Ekitike. That's a little off target. Out to the right. Tries to pass it through. Foden gets into a good position. Backward it goes. That's good play. And reclaimed it in a trice. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out towards the flank.
Rodri stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass.
He has found the way through.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. That has been slung wide. Bernardo Silva.
He's found the way through.
Very nicely done.
He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's McAllister.
Haaland with 2 goals already to his name.
Konate. And he's forced to go back. Vitz. McAllister.
Steaming. And he shoots!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Szoboszlai. McAllister. Vitz. And it's Vitz.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Frimpong. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rodri.
Reinders. Doku picks it up out wide.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely spread.
Foden. And it's Reinders.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Vitz. McAllister.
Tries to play it through.
Shot could be on. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Ekitike. And it's Vitz.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifted it to the flank.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot!
Liverpool go into the lead. Pass somewhat off target.
Ekitike. Now it's Isak. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kovacic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, super find. Robertson. And Gravenberg. Isak. That's a cute ball. Now it's Savinho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've... And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Isak. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister. Nicely aimed pass. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is fouled. Great chance here from position A1. And it's Bernardo... And Bernardo Silva! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
McAllister. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Great. Ekitike! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So now the difference is chance! And yes, it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Isak. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
The action has already started. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ake. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for...
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And he's in on goal. Szoboszlai tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pinches it off him. Wirtz. Not the most accurate pass. Doku. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's looking wide. Isak. Shifted it to the flank. Wirtz. He's cut it out. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, easy pickings there. Matheus Nunes. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Robertson. And it's Van Dijk. And Konate. Frimpong. Guardiola. 30 minutes gone. Doku. And it's Reinders. Here's Rodri. And the counter is on. There's a sharp little ball here. Guardiola. Spread it left. That's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. And claimed it back swiftly. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Szoboszlai. Doku. Cherki. Reinders. Wirtz. Gravenberg.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Wirtz. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Oh, he's been caught on it! Great chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Cherky. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of them. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Reinders running with the ball. That has been slung wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Now the ball in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Doku. And that has put paid to that. McAllister. And it's Salah. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Doku. Haaland. Rodri. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Doku. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rayner is shooting! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Haaland, Doku, he's in plenty of space here. It's not an... Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Robertson. And that is out of play. Gravenberg. Wirtz. McAllister. And it's Salah. Wirtz. Looking for the run. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ake gets a foot in here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that's fabulous. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Couldn't squeeze it through, and they can counter here. Now it's Haaland.
2
Cherki,
added minutes has been indicated.
nicely weighted. Chance, surely! He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Mohamed Salah! So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Let's.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 22.
Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Doku. Cherki. Cherki is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance for a shot! Doku. And Cherki. Now it's Doku. That's a throw. Rodri. And it's Reinders. And here's Haaland. Szoboszlai. And here's the chance to counter. Ekitike. Salah. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Haaland. Robertson calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. That is good alertness. Half-time, extra time.
To all members of the crowd, I'd
Well,
like
both
to
teams
ask you
have
to
run
join me
themselves
in
into the
wishing
ground
our
out there.
birthday
Does
boy a
anyone
very
have
special
one last
birthday.
moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Exhaustion,
McAllister.
physical and
Coming on
mental.
to replace him
Will we
is
find a winner?
Number 14.
This has
Rayner.
been...
Substitution in progress.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That'll be a throw.
Matheus Nunes.
And here's Savinho.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ekitike.
Out to the left it goes.
He's on it, can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Savinho.
Pressing high and with purpose. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Isaac does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
And now he has two. Liverpool take what looks...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Soboslai.
I think we're just about done here.
Mohamed Salah touches it back. Haaland, spread out to the left. Bernardo Silva.
And he can clear it away.
That's that, the end.
Liverpool pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Isaac.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain... Mohamed Salah! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rodri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now it's Haaland, distributed tidily, and he welcomes it in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cherki, Reinders, here's Rodri. Isaac.
Crunching tackle. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Look at this. Foden!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's in space and looking for options. Reinders. Now it's Foden. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Robertson. Wirtz. And it's Gravenberch. First quarter of an hour gone. That has been cut short. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Doku. Ruben Dias. Out to the left it goes. Frimpong tries making a foray down the right. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gravenberch. Isaac. Good ball, good take. Doku has it out wide and in space. And he's gone looking for safety. Szoboszlai.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
McAllister. Good driving run. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Szoboszlai. He's in a great position here. Matches Nunes with a fine tackle. Half an hour played now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's straight offside. Foden. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. McAllister. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Foden takes control of it and he's on the move. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. It's played through for him. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's McAllister. Reinders. And Cherky. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Frimpong gets it clear. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. Now it's Isak.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rolls it backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Cherki chooses to go crossfield. Doku. Rodri. Reinders. Over to the left. Foden. Now that looks a...
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Reinders. Oh, good take.
Shot, surely! In he goes again. Sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Doku really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gravenberg. Now it's Isak. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Doku. Foden. Haaland. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Foot in. And it's Reinders. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. McAllister. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get onto this? And it's Salah. Now it's Haaland.
And he's found a way past. And he's in on goal.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one. Guardiola. Played out to the left flank. Chooses to go back. Pinches it off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Haaland.
He's having a shot!
Robertson gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Wirtz. Coming on the field is
Ake.
number 22, Ekitike.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Rodri. here's Rayner. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeper.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Desperate defending required here. Isak. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Well, we are already up and running again. Liverpool did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has been caught there, it's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one?
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Played back in. Doku has it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He won't be happy with that one. Gravenberg. McAllister. Isak. That has been slung wide. Soboslai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Isak is onto this, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ruben Dias. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Haaland. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Doku. Rodri picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but there's the shot! Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Reinders. Steaming on goalwards. McAllister. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Liverpool come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Szoboszlai. Isak. To McAllister.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
That is ended up in no man's land.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Can he get it through? And it's McAllister.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, played through for the wide man.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Doku.
Turns and goes back.
McAllister.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Rodri has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Ake is the guilty party there.
And that's going to be a booking.
Konate.
There will be 1 minute at
Passing
a time.
is crisp and sharp. He's felt that, hasn't he?
No foul, says the referee. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Isak on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here.
And it's been given away. Mbappe! And a chance! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rodrigo. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham cuts it out. Valverde. Now Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Madrid have reclaimed it. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Bellingham. And it's Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe, driving through the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. And it's Rudiger. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga plays it short. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Played into the box. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Valverde. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers and takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eder Militao. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rudiger. Valverde. Mbappe. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Eder Militao.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And it's played in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Bellingham. Mbappe shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's caused a worry or two. Tchouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Tchouameni. Camavinga gets good distance on it. That's the throw. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
It's just beyond his reach. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's through now, is he? Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Valverde. It's a threatening ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Bellingham. He's found some space. Vinicius Junior! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here, and there's green grass ahead of him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Madrid need it. Camavinga with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tchouaméni played out to the left flank. Now it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really...
Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Madrid get their fourth corner. They've played it short. They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Eder Militao, some resolute defending there. Just 5 minutes left.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them more...
Could be danger here! And he thumps it clear. He came in hard, very hard. Rudiger. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Wits! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Rodrigo. And he's worked it through. Now who's going to be first to this? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Engages and forces him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This looks promising. Wits. Now it's Isak. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Nice physical challenge. Still goalless. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Gravenberg. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Valverde. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, no joy this time. Szoboszlai. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gets a good foot in there. Szoboszlai. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Might be danger here. Valverde. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Valverde has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. McAllister.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Issa. And the shot! Off the post! Rodrigo.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get to...
He's having a shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's being urged. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe, Madrid are looking to break at pace. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Isak. Decent chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Valverde, that has been cut short. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe, and he cuts out the supply. McAllister, great vision. Isak, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.